Chris O'Neill just lost his job over an incident from 33 years ago.
I was 18 years old. I was sitting on the set, smoking a joint with some friends, and a police officer happened to ride by. Stupid mistake, childish.
The teenage O'Neill was convicted of possession and got probation under the old Narcotics Control Act, which didn't specify the charge was for cannabis.
Until last week, I was an operations manager for a records management company.
A company that handles federal government records and requires a security clearance with no convictions.
So when I go to apply for a pardon, they deny it because I can't prove the substance in which I was charged with.
The parole board told him to obtain original court documents to prove it was cannabis, but the records were all destroyed after 30 years.
I'm caught in a catch-22. I'm 51 years old, married, father of 3. I just lost my job at 51.
Nobody should have to go to jail for smoking weed.
In the U.S., the Biden administration recently issued a blanket pot pardon that doesn't require people to apply. But the Trudeau government chose not to grant a general pardon. The parole board told CBC that approach is only appropriate for circumstances where the criminalization of an activity was historically unjust, not for cannabis. The government was expecting 10,000 applications, but has received fewer than 1,000, and of those, 1 in 3 has been rejected, including O'Neill's. Today, governments make billions of dollars from the sale of cannabis, but they still haven't fixed the problems that affect thousands of people like Chris O'Neill. But that might be about to change thanks to a bill that's now working its way through the Senate.
To sequester all records of personal possession for drugs of all kinds within 2 years.
The NDP's Randall Garrison has included an amendment to sequester, basically to hide all drug conviction records 2 years after sentencing.
Meaning that records for drug possession for all drugs will not show up in criminal record checks.
Garrison hopes the bill can pass by Christmas, but it still comes too late to save Chris O'Neill's job. Evan Dyer, CBC News, Stittsville, Ontario.